Alright people, what the hell is going on? It has been quite a minute since I've done a goddamn YouTube videos. A long time. So, I got a good one today. And I'm just gonna be rambling, so I don't know where it's gonna go. But we gonna find out in a minute. Right, so I had a thing. I was talking to myself as I usually do, and about this whole dating thing. And I was filling out my dating profiles every once in a while. I go in there and change a couple of words around and all that other good stuff. And man, look at here. You read some of the women's profiles and all this other stuff, and it's always in there. Majority of the profiles are in there. I'm not looking for sex. I'm not looking for no hookups. I'm not looking for all that other shit. And if you just looking for sex, then I ain't the one for you, and all this other stuff. Blah, 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 blah. Whole bunch of that shit. And I'm one of those people about the four wheels. You need to have the four wheels on now. And I done forgot what the four wheels is. This is one of my old goddamn. I've been out the damn dating game so long. I done forgot my own goddamn dating philosophy. There's four wheels, and sex is one of those wheels. Spirituality, sex, personality, money. That might be it. But anyway, the thing that get me, I see this stuff, and I put this in my profile to where I was like, I am not. And man, the stuff I put in my profiles is hilarious. I am not a non-sexual male. You know what I'm saying? I am not a non-sexual male. If I match with you or anything, you know what I'm saying, even if it's not online or whatever, I am not attracted to your personality from across the street. Dude should have had the belch. You know what I'm saying? I don't know your personality. Now, if I'm attracted to something, it's because of what I see. What I see is sex. You know what I'm saying? What I see is sex. Not in the aspect, but that's what attracts men. Hips, boobs, shapes, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's what get folks. When you notice a woman from across, from a distance. And not many people out there can, Professor X a motherfucker from down the goddamn street or across the room and be like, man, she has a beautiful mind. It's fucking wonderful. No, that's not how it fucking works. But people get this shit, and no sex, that blah blah. You get to know my. It's all the fucking same. You know what I'm saying? It's all the same. I want some sex. You want to ramble on about some shit. You know what I'm saying? I made a post. I was like, okay, you not finna let just anybody in your drawers, and I'm just not finna let anybody in my head. The same deal. It's the same thing. No matter what you think about it, it's the fucking same. I want something. You want something. My wants and needs are pretty goddamn simple. For the majority of other folks, and I can only speak for me as a male. I can't speak for women because women have to deal with other shit in the same circumstance. But, I mean, fairly simple. You don't want somebody you get along with, blah, 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 and all this other stuff. But it don't matter because once you get together with somebody, you want to go through this get-to-know-you phase. Well, the get-to-know-you phase is immediately kicked out by most women. I mean, the sex part of that is kicked out by most women. Like, bloop, it's out of there. I don't, we ain't have sex, and, Well, if you go through that whole process and the sex sucks, then it's all going down the toilet anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's going down the toilet anyway. You get to like a motherfucker, you fall in love, blah, 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 and y'all find, you finally get intimate, and for whatever reason, y'all not sexually compatible. What then? You know, what then? You know, and it's the same if you're flipping around. You have sex with somebody and the sex is great. And then you find out a motherfucker's retarded. I probably shouldn't have said that, but whatever, you know. I mean, it could be the truth. Trust me, it can be the truth. You can. There's some people out there that's kind of, and you don't find out that he kind of until you done hung out with him like a little bit further out. You be like, damn, this motherfucker ain't right. But it can happen, trust me. But either way, further down the personality spectrum, you find out that for whatever reason, y'all don't get along or don't have something else in common. When it's going down the trash. Regardless. You know what I'm saying? But regardless. And women keep putting in these profiles, but you know, you just looking for sex. No, I'm not just looking for sex. But sex has to be included. You know, for me, you know what I'm saying? This is how I work. That's why I put in my profiles. I am not a non-sexual male. I do not want an asexual relationship with a fucking female. I have enough of those. I don't want any more. You know what I'm saying? As a dude, you know what I'm saying? Unless you already in an established relationship or have your social calendar just locked up to where you just can't branch out any fucking more, you know? Why the fuck would I want another goddamn female friend that you know has no potential to move forward at any rate? You know what I'm saying? I got enough of that shit. I am definitely not looking for none of that. I got a whole phone for that. I got a whole bunch of phone. I got a whole bunch of people in my phone and on my social media that I'm familiar with that, you know, ain't nothing moving forward. There's no romantic attachment and there's no sex. So why the fuck am I talking to you? It's like me hanging out with a guy. I had a friend of mine was like that, you know. After a while, I mean, hanging out with her was like hanging out with a dude. I'm like, fuck it. Why am I hanging out with you? It's like hanging out with a dude. I don't like hanging out with dudes. There's no point. It's a pretty dude, but still, I mean, I ain't getting nothing out of it. There's no romantic potential and there's no sexual potential. There's no potential there. And you jump into these things to where people want to talk and shit, and the way like I said, my profile is set up, it's set up like that on purpose. Because I don't want to deal with all this bullshit. If somebody approaches me, you know, sends me a message or whatever the fuck, I'm assuming that you read my profile. It's apparent that a lot of people don't. Because a lot of times folks will just look at my pictures and shit and they'll just, you know, start speaking and whatnot. Did you read the profile? If you talking to me, you probably didn't read the profile yet. Because usually once I bring that up and they go read the profile, I don't hear from them no more. Which is what the profile is for. If you can get through that profile and be like, okay, all right then. We got some sort of stepping stone going now. You know what I'm saying? For some sort of goddamn progress towards something. Either or. Like I said, we either getting booty or we getting booed up. You know, but, you know, booty is in both of them. And that ain't to say that every time I run across a woman, I'm trying to, do the do. That's not, it sounds like that, but it's not the case. It's just the fact that I ain't trying to run across these motherfuckers, be like somebody I know. You run across these people with these sexual restrictions. They save the good shit for later on in relationship tier. You know, you either got to be like a long-term relationship or you got to be married or some shit. Like motherfuckers that don't suck dick and all that shit. Well, you know what? If you don't suck your man dick, unless he just happen to be one of them people that don't get off on that, he gonna probably end up getting it somewhere else. That is the sad truth. If it's something that you can't do, it's probably gonna get done somewhere else. That's the world we live in. You know what I'm saying? When you stop fucking your dude, or you stop fucking your woman, however the fuck it goes, that shit is probably gonna get done. It just ain't gonna be getting done by you. You know, it just ain't gonna be getting done by you. So, my whole point is like, man, And I can't tell people what to do. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell, and I don't tell people what to do. I just tell people how I operate. I tell them how I operate, how I do stuff. They either with it or they not. I'm like, I like sex. I'm not for the hang out. Yeah, I'm not for to be trying to do all this long ass courting shit. Which is I'm a long game kind of guy. But even in that long game, there got to be some activity in there. What the fuck am I looking forward to? I don't know what the fuck I'm getting into sexually. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you've lived what they fucking call it, worldly life. I've been around. I've seen some things. I've done some stuff. You can't do everything with everybody. There's always gonna be some shit that you can't do. You gotta cut out and all that other shit depending on who you fuck you with. But goddamn, I don't know what the fuck I'm getting. You know what I'm saying? Like just like you don't want to be around an abusive ass motherfucker and no shit like that. Well, shit, I don't want to get with a log. You get with a woman that don't do nothing but just lay there in bed, because that exactly what can fucking happen. You get a motherfucker that don't do nothing but lay there, and you get to just lay on top of it and hump her. Or some shit like that. You get this way. I say, man, my sex requires participation. Yeah. It do. My sex requires participation. I'm not for to spend all the time doing shit. You got to do shit too. You basically, and the way the shit go off these days, shit. You better off just jacking off, because I mean you ain't doing nothing but jacking yourself off with somebody else. You using them as the fucking tool. They don't do nothing. And I'm telling you right now, you getting yourself off however you doing it ain't the same as somebody else getting you off. It's different. It's just the same way masturbation is different. Whether you masturbate by yourself or with in the presence of somebody. That sounds kind of weird, don't it? But yeah, your brain knows the goddamn difference. I was watching this thing where there was a hormone about, it's a hormone that's, like if I just lay down right now and just start whacking it, I won't get that satisfaction if I was whacking it, while I was, messing around with somebody or something like that. Your body somehow knows that you're doing this shit with somebody else instead of doing it by yourself. But anyway, anyway, that's my fucking point, man. All of it is equal. Everybody think they shit is the bomb. I put in my goddamn profile now. I might not be for you. My sex is a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? I got things I like, things I don't like. It's that shit has to be ironed out. The sooner the better. To tell you the truth. You get with somebody and the sex is great, you can work on the rest of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But then anyway, you don't want to just go around just banging everybody, which is, what I call this shit, I forgot what the hell I named the goddamn video right when I'm in the middle of fucking shooting. The complexity of simplicity. It was some dumb ass shit like that. It was something like that. To where some shit that's supposed to be simple. And it is simple, but it's complex because motherfuckers, people, we all just we beat around the bush instead of just saying and doing what the fuck we want to fucking do, which you really should do. You really should just do what the fuck you want to do. Unless it's illegal shit. You know what I'm saying? You use goddamn common sense. Like sex. I want to have sex. I don't know. Do you get horny, motherfucker? Because I don't enjoy being horny. Being hungry is like being horny for me. When I am fucking horny, I am not happy. Get rid of that feeling as soon as fucking possible. But that's a whole nother goddamn subject right there. But still, when you're dealing with these women in the dating game that always want to cut out sex and shit like that, and then they get agitated when you are banging somebody else while you dating them. Well, shit. What the fuck you expect for a motherfucker to do? You ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? And if you just dating, then I mean there's no exclusivity there, no way. So I'm like, shit. Just do it. Do it. Do the nasty. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Y'all know how to have sex responsibly. Shit, do it. God damn it. And stop fucking around with this. I ain't looking for no hookup shit. And then, and motherfuckers, you talk to a motherfucker and after a couple of weeks, he out of there because, like, she ain't doing nothing. But fuck, shit, I'm get the fuck up out of here. I like her, but I don't like her that much. She got to give me something else to go with. You got to give me this. You can't make a sandwich without the goddamn bread, man. You can't do it. You need the fucking bread to make the sandwich. I don't know why people keep trying to leave shit out of the recipe when they want the whole goddamn dish and they keep leaving shit out. You can't do that, man. You can't do that. You need all of it in there. Because if you just giving him some meat and some pickles, some lettuce and some tomatoes, he gonna go get that bread somewhere else. All right, I'll take that. All right, let me go get some bread right quick. I'll be back. I will be right the fuck back. Eat this bread. I eat this whole sandwich right in your face. But that's the complexity of simplicity. How do we figure all this shit out? You don't figure it out. You just happen to have it work in your motherfucking favor while you out there doing a do. Whole pointless video, huh? Anyway, I will make some more of these pointless ass videos. I'm gonna catch y'all later.